Hi, it's Karen. Today, I want to talk a little bit about an exercise that you can do every night before bed that is very easy, that will help you to sleep better, and that will also help you to think more clearly in your life. There's so many benefits to this. So, what I first want to say is all of us go through our days, and as we go through our experiences and the situations of our lives, we do the best that we can in those moments. Now, we may not always end up doing things exactly as we would like to do, or other people may not do things in the ways that we would hope that they would do. Now, both of those things are going to leave, I'm just going to call it a residue on our psyches throughout the day. And these things actually are kind of cataloged in our mind. Now, generally speaking, as we go through our days, because our days are busy, we're going, right? We have a lot going on and things come one right after the other. So as we go through our days like this, it's obviously normal that we're going to have some accumulations of these things that aren't quite finished. So we're going to hold on to those things. And over time, those things can really create a sense of heaviness or a sense of overload in our minds. The more stressed we become, the more accumulations that we have in our minds, the more we're kind of overloading our own software, so to speak. So the you, as the computer, if you will, with the software program that is now getting overloaded, you're probably going to feel more stressed. Your thinking is going to be less clear. And again, you're just going to have to keep bringing that same self forward into all of your new situations as they present themselves in your day. What I suggest is something, again, very easy. By the end of the day, it's likely that you have some feelings of residue from the day. Before you go to bed, simply sit down, quiet yourself. Get in touch with your breathing. Take some nice, long, slow breaths. Feel your body releasing and relaxing into the chair or the sofa or the floor where you're sitting. And just let yourself kind of unfurl a little bit. And then ask yourself the question, what am I still holding? So you can use your mind to go through the situations throughout your day and just keep asking yourself this question. What am I holding? What am I still holding on to? And as you begin to sit with that, things will arise. Answers will arise from within. Now, if you're doing this practice, you're going to find that you will have two things happening. You'll have a thought, and you'll probably have a feeling that goes with that thought. What I learned years ago from Dr. David Hawkins, God rest his soul, amazing, amazing man, is that we can't really solve our problems until we release the raw emotions that are paired with those problems. And the raw emotions are what we're feeling. It's that heaviness that comes with the thoughts. So ideally, we want to allow the feelings that go with those thoughts to complete. So if something's bothering you from your day and you have a feeling, whatever that feeling is that goes with that thought, allowing that feeling to complete in the evening, now you have more clarity to solve that situation or to come to some type of a solution in your mind that you're more okay with. Because you see, if we don't do this, this can disturb our sleep. When we are trying to rest, our mind is still trying to work things out that we really haven't dealt with throughout the day. This really is mental and emotional hygiene. If we do this every night, just like you brush your teeth, right? The dental hygiene and personal hygiene, well, this is a part of that. This is hygiene that will help your psyche. This is hygiene that will reduce your stress. And it's not fancy and it's not difficult to do. It's just asking yourself that simple question. What am I still holding? Because the fact is, you don't need to keep holding on to things. You don't need to keep holding on to situations that feel unsolved to you. What really is helpful is for us to identify what those thoughts are, allow the feelings that go with those thoughts so that now we can have greater clarity, we can have less stress, we can have a greater sense of peace in our days and in our nights. I hope that you will consider this very simple exercise and give it a try because it really almost seems too simple to work, but it's a beautiful way to connect with that inner self as well. And that really helps to make us feel like we are living our own lives. Take your life back, understand what you're holding, allow yourself to release that, and sleep tight tonight.